It's awesome. She instills a hard work ethic in you, which goes way past field hockey. Life after field hockey is going to be that much easier because all of her players have that work ethic instilled in them. And I think that's really important for going into the business world and anything you're doing.
Definitely a group of hardworking girls. Like every day we give our 100%. There's a lot of dedication, and I think it's just a overall positive, high energy, intense culture that prepares you for stuff later on in life, not just field hockey. We have a lot of resources that help with the academic side, such as the academic center. We get free tutors. On the medical side of it, we have a lot of ATs anytime we want. And then coach is always around, we can always go talk to them, which is great. So.
Well, I've been here a while, and certainly it's ebbs and flows. It's not always a success story, and you've got to sort of really decide what you want to stay true to. I think as a young coach, you kind of bounce around a little bit and you try to grab onto things, and really it's time tested what works. We have a pretty disciplined program. I think our kids come in and understand really clearly what's expected. And so I think, black and white is pretty easy. It's not always good, right? Gray is easier for people sometimes, but for these young athletes, it's clear. It's clear what's expected off the field, on the field, in the classroom, socially. So I think it's just being pretty direct and pretty consistent. I think would be the staple to our philosophy here at UNH.
There's a bunch of resources in our field house with like the Career Center and starting to get us to think past our sport, which I think is hard for us because we're so in the moment. But every day they're pushing us. Like I was saying with Coach, she wants us to have a work ethic, not just on the field, but in class. Like 100% of classes we need to attend, and that's just super important to push us past just thinking about field hockey. So it's every day being on us about details past just on the field and making sure we're working hard off the field.
Yeah, I think we set an expectation. We call it our team culture. Not necessarily a new word by any means, but just something that we talk a lot about, and that is representing UNH field hockey appropriately 24/7. You don't get to turn it off. Whether it's Monday in the classroom or a Tuesday on the practice field, or Friday, in the off season. It's you're an athlete, and you gotta live that every day, all the time. And so I think that's a little bit of what is asked of them, and they understand that. And so they may feel like they don't get to be like everybody else all the time, but I think most of your good athletes, they thrive in that environment, and they are proud to have expectations that they can aspire to and achieve, and feel a great deal of success with that.